My God.
Boy, that boy, walk on.
My God. Bro,
Here, fam.
you gotta go turn your camera around, bro. You're upside down.
Am I upside down?
Yeah, you to the side, man.
All right, hold on. Fam, I'm not good with this stuff. Hold on.
Bro, you need the chains for the interview, fam.
Fam, I always have my chains on. Don't cap. Don't cap. Don't.
Oh, man. Bro, I did it myself. It's not bad. The lineup ain't bad, but oof. Hold on, man. This guy, man, technology challenged.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah. You good now?
I'm good. I'm say
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Say more.
You're good. How you
Say up
living,
more,
bro?
brothers.
How you living?
I'm living, fam. Just getting ready to move. Actually, it's still out in Sass, bro.
Make a move. Like
Yeah, I'm
you're going
moving.
to fit, or you're
No,
moving in fast.
I'm moving in Sass. Got a crib. Because, remember say, whatever, met my shorty, whatever, I stayed here. So, getting a little bigger spot, you know what I mean? Just thinking about expansion and that. So,
They're the Saskatoon lands now.
chill, bro. Chill.
Ah, you're not even from Brampton no more, dog.
Of course, it's always a Brampton thing.
Yo, bro, I appreciate you coming on. My dog, good friend of mine, dog. We can start. So, tell me a little bit about your early days in Brampton, fam.
Early days,
Yeah,
it's
man.
ironic still. Yeah, yeah. It's just like pickup ball. That's the only thing I could that's the only way I can explain it, really, fam. Just
Yeah.
YMCA pickup and all the mans you could think of from Brampton were there, bro. Like
Hmm.
Tristan, Shaq, Keith. I don't know. Even just streaming down to the NBA guys, Tyler Ennis,
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah.
There's a Brampton YMCA downtown Brampton, and that's
Okay.
what it was like growing up. I used to spend days there, bro.
Okay. Who like what age did you start hooping? What age did you start what age did you pick up the ball, man?
Well, yo, there's a association called Brampton Blue Devils. I don't know if
Yeah.
you ever
The,
heard of
the
them.
OBA
OBAs,
team.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So that's where everyone usually started. So I started playing. My mom enrolled me in the OBA shit. Like I was probably like 12, bro. I
Okay.
was probably 12, pretty young. And then I have a younger brother, right? So he started playing at the younger age under me, and
Yeah.
we do the AAU tournaments and all that.
Okay. So that Brampton Blue Devils, that's who you play OBA with coming up?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
provincials, all that. Okay.
yeah. You played OBAs or not?
Yeah, I play OBAs, bro.
What team though? Blessed Sack or
Gloss?
something?
No, bro, I'm from Ottawa, dog. We're not Blessed Sacrament is Hamilton, fam.
So 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 what team? What team in Ottawa?
It's called Gloucester Wolverines.
Okay, okay.
You heard?
You guys weren't good, fam.
We were good.
I couldn't. You guys couldn't be. I didn't hear you guys. I
So,
heard
so when you were playing provincials, what division were you playing? You weren't playing Division 1 every time.
D1. We were seeing Scarborough Blues every time.
No, bro.
Hold on.
Every
What
time.
year are you though? I remember. I'm
Yeah,
93.
yeah. I'm 90, so I'm older than you. So
Fair.
who was on your Brampton team?
Man, say you guys would know. Probably like Shaq, obviously.
Yeah, I know Shaki.
Shaq Keith. Tyler Ennis was on my team. Kevin
Yeah.
Ramos. A rapper. He's raps now, but his name is Kamar Campaign.
No, I don't know him.
Them boys, I don't know, man. Nigga Icon. I don't know. A couple guys.
Okay, so you guys had a solid squad.
Solid, bro.
Okay, so you're playing against Scarborough, Blessing Sack,
Negus and the man in my Scarborough
Negus
Blues.
with Scarborough Blues.
Yeah, yeah.
C-Cat was
They
C-Cat
used to
still
cook
around?
us. Huh?
C-Cat was still there?
C-Cat was there. They were just started, actually.
Okay, see, because I played against C-Cat.
They were tough.
Yeah, they're tough. Okay. So, bro, tell me a little bit more about your family and like your Jamaican roots and all that.
Well, both my parents Jamaican.
Yeah.
I'm born Canadian though.
You're born Canadian.
Yeah, but
So you're a first generation Canadian here.
type. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I grew up. My mom's mom lived with us, so that's grandma. She's a typical Jamaican lady. You know what I mean? So grew up on all the oxtail and all the food and thing. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah, it was typical Jamaican upbringing.
Yeah.
Get your bad, get the belt, blah blah blah.
Okay. Okay. So and then you got a younger brother too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Younger brother, he's 95. His name's Nick.
95. He
Yeah.
just finished. He just finished. Where was he at? Sheridan.
Sheridan College. Yeah,
Yeah, he was at Sheridan.
that's
Okay.
OCAA though. So
OCAA.
yeah.
Okay. All right, bro. Not bad. So I know I was your roommate for a bit. I know you do arts. When did that start? Like you took up arts like what, at a young age? Like how did that, tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
You got your bachelor's in arts, so bro, you gotta let us know. What's up?
I mean, growing up, I was always drawing, like even just Jordan sneakers and stuff like that. Every project I made it. I chose the artistic route rather than, you know what I mean? If it was a group project, I take over the art part. So it's just like after high school, it's just like, what am I good at? What interests me? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
just the arts. So I started off doing the graphic design on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see with our technical difficulties, just setting this shit up is not my thing, bro. So I just went to the more practical, hands-on, pen to paper, paint, pastel, charcoal, all those applications, and went to school and graduated with it.
Okay. That's tough, bro. So like, what is there anything big time that you've drawn? Like, I don't know, an album cover, some tattoos for some guys?
Yep, designed my boy Mitch Farrell. So
Yeah.
I designed his first tat, and so George Inks, like my kind of alias or whatever you want to call it, started because I was learning after this guy in Windsor. Some Asian dude. His name's John, and he was teaching me how to actually tattoo. But I just designed them. I designed a couple tattoos out in Windsor, and I'm looking to get back into it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. So, bro, tell me more about your high school year, like your freshman year coming in, your high school there in Brampton. Tell me a little bit who's on your team, your experience there in high school. Did you guys go to OFSA? How was that? I know Toronto scene is crazy. Basketball scene is crazy. So tell me more about your high school years.
So I went to BCSS, Brampton Centennial. It's a public school.
Okay.
So, but we weren't that basketball heavy. St. Margaret's, Deville, Fletcher's. Those were the schools heavy in basketball. Us, we had a few good players individually. Paul Williams, Jamar Smith, Alistair Chisholm.
Okay.
A few names, see what I'm saying? I don't know if they're not really hooping anymore, but I feel like the younger generation, like us, the 93s and everything after, that's where the real talent came out. Reese Brooks, Adrian Allen. So it was a solid public school for basketball. We never won OFSA or anything like that. So but I mean, came out of it successful. So happy for that.
So tell me some key matchups you had in high school against some key players, or games where you just went off.
Fletcher's killer, bro. So yeah, you could ask Shaq Keith, Denzel Taylor, gave those boys work in high school. So
okay. I know Denzel Taylor. Okay.
Yep.
So at that age, who you modeling your game after? Like who you watching? I know you're a big Vince Carter dude.
How do you know I'm a big Vince Carter dude?
I just know, bro. I know you're a Vince Carter guy. You can't dunk, but I know you like Vince Carter. But who was at that age? Not now, but back then.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite player? Who are you modeling your game after? Who are you watching film of?
Jay Crawford.
Jake. Okay.
Yep. Because I always liked his bag. You know what I mean? Boom, boom.
Yeah.
And he was never really the athletic guy out there. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then,
for sure.
That's kind of who I was trying to kind of mimic growing up. You know what I mean?
Okay. Not bad, bro. So, tell me more about your OBA years. Did you play all throughout high school, or because I know some guys don't play OBA in high school. Did you play AAU too, or not?
Yeah, it was the same OBA team. We played OBAs, and then in the summers now we would go over to the
To the
States. We actually had
States. Yeah.
we had a strong team. So what
Yeah.
happened is we started with the Blue Devils,
Yeah.
and then a couple years later we went to Brampton Eagles. I don't know if you ever does that ring a bell?
No, 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 no. I don't remember
So
that.
we went to Brampton Eagles where we were the A team, and then the 2 team had like Cashwell Lawrence, Anthony Bennett,
Yeah.
a couple of guys from there, but our whole team just kind of shifted to the Eagles. I don't even know what happened. I think it was a coaching fallout or something like that. And then when we wanted to come back to the organization now, because the Eagles didn't last, my whole team dipped and went to CIA Bounce.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's where they started stealing all the best players from each team, from each OBA team, and making those stacked CIA Bounce teams. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah. I know the CIA bounce teams. So you're 93 with Nick. Is Wiggins Wiggins 95, right?
Yeah, Wiggins played against my little bro.
But Negus is 93, right?
Yeah, 93.
Okay. So that CIA bounce. Okay.
Yeah, that team, Nas Long, that team was stacked. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
And then I think even Wiggs ended up playing up a couple of tournaments.
The
whole team like was good.
Is Xavier 93 as well?
Who's that? Ray Mays?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's 94 if I'm not mistaken.
94. Okay.
Yeah.
So like that leads into my next question. Like who was in your graduating class? Like whether it was like when you guys going to play AU in the States, like who are you facing? Who's in that? So you graduate. You're 3 years younger than me, so you must have graduated high school in 2011, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
2010, 2011. So who was in that class? Like who were you guys facing in those AU tournaments or in high school? Who was in that graduating class? Like who's the number 1 player in that class? Some guy that you were gunning for.
Gunning for? It was so long ago, bro. And you know me, I'm more focused. You know, once you hear the big names, I kind of just block that out and just try to kill them.
Yeah.
I didn't really use the opponent player to motivate me. I was just being in the States. We're already the underdogs from Canada, so I didn't.
Dude said Nick Stauskas.
Stauskas but he's Canadian. He wasn't really out there in terms of playing against him. You see what I'm saying? In high school, we were playing against Loyola, Nick Stauskas, but I mean, as far as the AAU tournaments, I don't really know any NBA guys. They could have been out there, and I didn't even know them, bro. My thing, you feel me?
Open, huh?
Exactly.
Okay. So, like, tell me your last year, your recruiting, like your senior year, like, when did you realize, like, okay, I want to play at the collegiate level? Like, what was your recruiting like your last year?
You say my last year of uni?
No, of high school.
High school. Okay, so yeah, high school. So we went to the AAU tournament. We did well. I forget what tournament they were. I forget like the name of the tournaments, but they were solid tournaments. And then I got a look. But at this point, bro, I wasn't good in school. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Yeah. So like, I wasn't really focused on the academic part of being a collegiate basketball player. So I missed my bus. So this is the year when kind of everyone, I think it was like AB and those guys or Wiggins that kicked down the doors, and everyone was just going prep school and you know what I mean, school in the States. And I kind of missed my bus. So I was just here in Brampton, and Windsor, some like CIS teams started hitting me up like, what are you doing after high school type of thing. But yet, remind you, I didn't have the grades yet. So then they wanted me to go out to St. Clair College, just out at a college out in Windsor, keep an eye on me so I can go to university, probably do 1 year at St. Clair, get my grades up, and then go to university. But I went out to St. Clair for the visit. I wasn't really feeling it. So I went to Niagara, and Niagara College. It was a very good fit in Niagara College. My boy Ashton Stevenson was going out there, so plugged in Niagara and killed 2 years there before Windsor.
Before making the move to Windsor.
Making that move. So yeah, in high school though, that recruiting process was either Sheridan, St. Clair College out in Windsor, and then Niagara, and I chose Niagara.
So like, I know you said you missed your bus, but did you ever consider going to the States, like maybe doing a year of prep school? Because I know I went to JUCO as well. Did you ever consider going to JUCO, or did you ever consider that? Or was it, for you, was it just like staying in Canada, staying close to family?
it was more so getting my grades, bro. I think because that year when I missed my bus, it kind of was an eye opener for me. Like, I gotta get this academic thing in check. You know what I mean? If I'm planning on hooping anywhere, to be honest. So
Yeah.
just more so focusing academically and going over to prep school in the States just wasn't in my best interest at that time in my life. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, to being able to focus wise. You know what I mean?
Okay. So now you did your 2 years at Niagara. You get to Windsor. Tell me a bit more about Windsor. I don't know much about Windsor. I know a few guys that play there. I
Who's
know Hanak.
Hanak? Yeah.
Hanak's from Ottawa, and I know a guy that I played against in France. I forgot his name though.
Leon Phillips.
Leon Phillips. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So those are the only two guys I kind of know from Windsor. So tell me more about your 3 years. So you did 2 years at Niagara, now 3 years at Windsor. Tell me about your 3 years there, your CIS, the beginning of your CIS career.
Did the 2 years at Niagara. I came in as a
Niagara?
rookie. At Niagara, yeah. The 2 years came in to Windsor with 3 years eligibility, but the team was stacked, bro. Like, Enrico De Laredo?
I know him. Yeah, I know
There.
him. Yeah.
Josh Collins?
Yeah, I heard of him. Yeah, light skin dude.
A light skin yeah, point guard.
Okay. Point guard. Yeah, I know him.
Khalid?
No.
He went to Sheridan. So, and there's a guy named Junior Osentola. You heard that name before? So there's a couple of guys on the team where I was just like, where am I going to play, fam? Because this is my first year at Windsor now. And as a lot of rookie seasons go, like, I didn't get the playing time I wanted and all that. You feel me? So there was a bit of adversity there. But you know me, once like, you see what I'm saying? I seen the scenario. I wasn't going to play a lot. I just started doing other stuff on the side outside the season. You know what I mean? Stay busy. So I was just half and half that first season, and that kind of hurt me in terms of stats wise and the relationship with my coach in that. So that first year we wrapped it up. We did good, but we lost to, I think, Carleton in the Final Four. But I wasn't playing, so I was kind of disengaged. I'm just keeping a brick with you. So the second year now, when some of those guys, Leon left, Hanak didn't even, that year in tryouts, he just like, yo, there's too much young guns. He called it quits. I think that was the end of his basketball career. But a couple of the older guys left, and my role just kind of shot up in terms of scoring and defending. So the best player, the Phil Scruggs and that was my check. Like, I had to step up, and those were my checks. You know what I mean? Because I was disposable at the time. I'm young, I'm energetic, and I'm just trying to earn a spot. So coach usually put me on those guys, knowing that, you feel me, like, I'm gonna guard up. So earned some respect there, and then by my third year now, he went on to sabbatical. My coach, he just left, didn't recruit for us, and just upped and left. Went on this sabbatical, and the team essentially in my hands. We had a young coach, and I was basically a player coach, and it was probably the best thing that could ever happen for me. I started blacking out, you know what I mean? And had a very good third year in Windsor.
Okay. So, in your CIS career at Windsor, tell me the top 3 players that you faced in the 3 years that you played at Windsor.
In the 3 years? Phil Scruggs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Ottawa. Johnny,
what's the last name? Ottawa boy.
Brahamiscal.
Yeah, bro, he's so deceptive. You don't even he's a small, skinny guy, but like, holy, guy gets buckets. So he's up there. And I would say Jamal Jones.
Yeah, from Ryerson.
You boy's tough. Yeah. So those are probably the 3 of the toughest guards I had.
Tough.
Yeah.
Those are all national team players now, I think. I don't know about Jamal Jones, but for sure Johnny has played. Phil is national team now, so yeah, that's tough still.
Yeah, bro.
So tell me more about what you graduated in. I know you have a bachelor in arts. Tell me how that came about.
So as I said, I started with Niagara College. I was doing the graphic design thing, but it was
So you had started that degree. They didn't make you start over. You started part of that degree at Niagara, then you just continued at Windsor.
Transferred, yeah.
Transferred
at Windsor. They had programs that were catered to like more specific things. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where I branched off to like art history and like painting and learning about Van Gogh, Picasso. See what I'm saying? These type of people, and then in hopes of it resulting in a job teaching somewhat down the road after I finished playing basketball. You know what I mean? So it was a solid degree, and it was a good process, good experience.
Okay. So now you finish that, you get your degree. Are you the first person from your family to get a degree, or
My sister, my older sister,
your older sister got one? Okay.
she was the first.
Oh,
I'm the first male.
first male to get.
Yeah. I have 4 brothers.
Yeah, that's big, bro.
3 older brothers and then 1 younger brother. So my parents were happy with that.
They're happy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit more about like when you. So now you finished at Windsor. Tell me your transition. Like, tell me what you were thinking. So now at graduation, you're how old now? You got to be 22, 21, 22, right?
So what happened is I finished 22, but I finished my eligibility for playing basketball before I finished my schooling.
Yeah, your degree, yeah.
See what I'm saying? So there's a segment where now I'm playing pro and still in school.
At Windsor. For Windsor Express, right?
For Windsor Express. That's how it kind of transitioned. So the year I finished my eligibility now, Teddy, there's a guy named Teddy Tochev. You don't know if you heard of him. 3D Global Sports.
I know Teddy. Yeah, I know Teddy, bro.
I know. I'm just kidding. You know what I mean? It's for the people who don't know. I see a couple. But so Teddy, he hollered at me. He's like, "Yo, I'm taking you to China." And this is, I don't know the boy. All I hear is his reputation. He doesn't have the best reputation, right? So
he does or he doesn't?
Doesn't. I don't know if you heard that, but like a lot of mans really downplay Teddy, but he gets guys jobs, bro. So that's why I don't understand. And he never personally wronged me. So to this day, that's my guy, bro. I'm not gonna cap, like, but whatever. So I go out to China. We're facing good competition. I think that was my first stint of professional competition. Kill those guys. We don't do good in the tournament, but individually, I had a good showing out. You know what I mean? So I come back. They give me the MVP for that tournament. I come back, and just based off that, I get a first job with the Windsor Express. Bill Jones, artist. They reach out. It was a decent contract for being first contract. Teddy got a $2K in Windsor, so I was like, all right, this is pro, whatever. So I'm on the team with a couple of guys, Warren Ward, DeAndre Thomas. Like, these are the older guys I'm looking up to, Darren Duncan and Mo Jones. All these guys. But once again, I'm back to the bottom of the fishbowl. You feel me? I'm not playing again. DMPs, but in practice, I'm going that. Like, my check is who? Mo, right? So Mo, he's a tough check. He's a little guy, whatever, but he's nice. So whatever, games start, and I think this is probably when, I don't know if you were in the league still in London.
I was in London. This was what, 2015, 2016?
Maybe 14. I want to say 15, 16, yeah.
15. I was in London in 16 I would say.
Yeah? You played with, like, Kanti, Kareem?
No, they were the year after me. But I played with, it couldn't have been because I played with Warren in London.
So it's the first year that Warren went to Windsor.
Yeah. So this had to be the year before, I think. Or the year after, sorry.
Okay, so I'm there, I'm learning. You see what I'm saying? I'm open to that. At the end of the day, I have to start all over because I'm a rookie in that again. But DMPs, I'm looking at coach like DMPs, fam. Like, really? And the thing is, like, I'm giving Mo like some work and shit in practice. So I'm like, okay, next game I'm getting in. Still DMPs. I'm like, so this is what it is. So I'm not gonna lie to you. We went on one of those East Coast. I think we went to New Brunswick to play Riptide or something. We came back and I'm like, yo, to be honest, I'm done with this. Bro. I just stopped going to practice. You feel me? I stopped going to practice and started just focusing on my school because at the end of the day, that's what I'm still there for. I'm finishing up school, and I have aspirations going overseas. So I'm just trying to finish up the school bit. And like I'm not playing, Windsor's not playing me. So I'm like, if I don't play and I'm doing bad in school because I'm sticking it out for Windsor Express, it's just a lose-lose situation. You see what I'm saying? So I stopped going. I told Bill, like, I can't do this, bro. I'm gonna focus on my academics and finish up. So I go through Windsor's on a losing streak, so I'm not feeling too bad. I'm still watching the games. These are still my guys and that, But I don't feel too bad that I quit. So then at the end of that season, I get picked up by the Riptide.
Yeah.
I go out there. I'm playing with Gabe, Double A, and those guys, and we're playing Island Storm first round of the playoffs, and I show up. I play all right. So based off that playoff stint, Teddy, my agent, uses that and gets me the next year. That's how I went to Spain.
To Spain.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I was over there guarding Terry and those guys. I don't know. It's just I showed out on defense, so that's what kind of my resume was. I'm a defender, a guard, on-ball defender. You know what I mean? That's what Teddy used. So that was my first year of pro. Just basically EMPs at Windsor, and then a playoff.
Playoff. Okay. I didn't even know you went to the Riptide. Okay.
Yeah.
So now so that was 2 years ago. So now we're in Barcelona. We were in Barcelona together.
I heard.
You were with Caleb and Marlon.
Yeah, I see Caleb in here too. Yeah, Caleb and Mar. Those are my roommates. That's where I met. I knew Caleb because playing CIS, but I didn't know the boy. So I go in. We're all in the same crib. Me, Marlon, and Caleb.
Okay. So tell me about that. Because I ain't gonna talk about my Barcelona experience, but tell me about your Barcelona experience. Like, bro, it's your second job. You're probably one of the most top 5 beautiful city in the world. Yeah. Tell me about that experience.
Yo, Barcelona was love still. I would always recommend like El Prat, Llobregat. Like, I don't know, it's a nice little place and it's a solid team. You know, they don't have the most money, but it's a solid little environment. You know what I mean? And you're 15 minutes away from central Barcelona, as you said.
Yeah.
So you know, just the basketball was all right. We did very good.
You guys had a deep run. You had a deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah, made history in that. But I think that's larger part because of our imports, right? Like, me, Marlon, and Caleb definitely held it down. And there's another guy named Jeff Kobe.
I played against him when he got sent when he switched teams.
You played against him?
I played against Jeff Kobe.
In silver?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that where you were in? You were in silver?
Yeah, I was in silver. Yeah.
That year. Okay. I heard is also a solid league.
Yeah. No, silver is solid. Like I was in silver, but it's real solid. Real solid. Yeah. That's where I play against Jeff Kobe. But okay, so you guys had all 4 of you guys then.
All 4 of us, but Jeff lived at the other house with the Spain youths. Trust me. But he was over at the crib more times, but whatever. Yeah. So we're over there getting busy. Like, it was a good year, fam. All together, every man's doing their thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? On and off the court. It was a smooth season. That's all I can say. I can't really say too much. Shout out Raquel, though. Shout out Raquel.
Oh, shit. Then, okay. So now...
Ew.
Oh shit, man! So then you come home.
You'll kill him. Trust me, bro. Trust me.
Bro, this guy is mad, bro. What's wrong with this guy, man?
Yo, focus on your interview, fam.
So now you come back to the NBL after that, right? You had a solid season in Leb Gold. You come back, and I think you go to Island Storm, right?
Storm, yeah, out there in PEI. So the only reason why, like, Caleb actually put me onto this because I didn't know going out, but like the whole dual citizenship, double passport.
Yeah, that was Jamaican. Yeah.
I came back, so after that season, I came back, and the first thing I wanted to do was get that so I can be eligible for more money. Yeah. I have to do my visa. I'm not an import. I'm a consular and all that. So I applied for my Jamaican passport, but apparently at birth, my mom spelled my name with a Z or something like Alexander. Instead of Alexander with an X, they had it on my birth slip as a Z. So now my Jamaican passport hasn't come because of that typo. But it's in the works. It's at the embassy, and I should be expecting it soon. So that's the only reason why I didn't use that momentum from the previous Spanish season and go back overseas. I was kind of forced because I couldn't see the money that I really felt like I deserved. So I just
you got to get some money to leave the crib, right? To leave the house, to go put in a situation like that, you got to get the correct amount of money. You can't just leave the crib for anything. Exactly. Okay, I feel that. So if both teams came calling, so if Team Canada and Team Jamaica came calling to play in FIBA international competition.
Yeah, yeah.
Who you going with? Who you picking?
I think I'm going to Jamaica still, to be honest.
You're going with Jamaica?
I think so, just because, like, you know, people say the politics in basketball, you know what I mean? I do think Jamaica would just be a fresh start for me, like, at the end of the day, plus it's a trip back home to Yard still, so, like, definitely would want to experience how that feels, you know what I mean? And represent Jamaica, you know what I mean? And I do think it would be a great opportunity for me and my family. I think my mom would
be very happy about that. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. So, like, where's your process right now of getting a Jamaican passport?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it should be any month now. I spent the last 2 years resubmitting application, resume, and boom, boom. I keep in touch. I call almost every other week, you know, just to see the process. But now this COVID stuff is slowing it down also as well. So I think it'll come in God's time, bro. In God's time, in God's plan. Because if it had come already, certain stuff that I have accomplished, I wouldn't be able to accomplish. You know what I mean? So
for sure, like in Canada,
for a reason, exactly. Everything.
I feel that. No, everything is in God's hands. So,
yeah.
So now you go to CBL.
Yeah.
I meet you. First of all, this guy shows up in the middle of practice, no gear, comes in with his chains on, walks in the practice. Like, man, who the fuck is this nigga, man?
Yo, you know, Bino thought I was a coach, bro. Up to now, it still kills me to this day. Bino thought I was a coach, bro. Like, training coach or some shit.
Then they tell me, yo, I'm rooming with this dude, man. I'm like, yo. But, bro, tell me a bit more about that season. Because I know, bro, I was with you, played a couple games there in Saskatchewan. We did the whole training camp together. We worked out together.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen you're one of my good friends. I seen how focused you were, and I'm happy. First of all, I need a ring.
You need a ring.
I need a ring, bro. That's subject for another day. But I seen how focused you were, and I was happy for you guys when you guys won everything. Tell me about the whole. I know you guys had a lot of adversity midway through that season.
100%.
Tell me more about that season and how everything happened last summer.
Well, we started off as you said. We started off strong. I thought our team was solid when you were there, fam. Juan, Patello, like a bunch of guys just in and out, and then I think the NBL was still going on. So Terry and those boys were still underway. Yeah. So we had talent. Like, a lot of people don't even notice that. Marlon, were you there when Marlon? They sent Marlon. They sent Marlon home type shit, but they just never really sent him home. He was just in the room, not going to practice and shit. So, as I said, like, we started with the team stacked, and then I think around the time you left, a couple guys were coming in, and the chemistry was just. I think it was just more so just like a lot of egos on one team, to be honest.
Yeah. And
a lot of egos. The talent was there, but there's only one ball. Yeah. And I think it just got to a point where it was just hard to mesh, you know what I mean? And for me, obviously, I want to score and get stats and all that shit, but most importantly, I want to win. So I was definitely able to see what's going on and take a step back, like, you know what I mean? Just hold my supporting role. I'm trying to win. But I feel like certain guys on the team weren't necessarily trying to sacrifice because it's summer, bro. Like, man just wanted to get their stats and be out, which I respect, fam. I respect, but
like, because you were one of the guys that were there. I think you, Negus, and I think maybe Marlon were the only three guys that were there from point A to point B. Yeah. So it's like for the guys to come in and kind of just come and, you know, but you had some guys, like I see Shaquille just logged in.
Yeah,
you had some guys that came in and really gave you guys a boost. So tell me more about like the end of the season. You guys kind of recovered because you start off as the best team in the league. There was a 5-6 game winning streak.
Well, Niagara was still there. We never beat Niagara all summer. But right after Niagara, I think we were safe to say we were there.
Because you ended up as the 4th seed, right? The 4th seed in the
4th seed,
yeah. So you were going to make
third seed. We're
third.
Third. But so over the summer, in and out, Bruce was there, kind of leading us, boom, 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 and then he left, and then Terry came in.
Yeah.
Shout
out Bruce too, man.
Yeah, shout out Bruce Massey, fam. Big dog.
Shout out Bruce Massey.
But yo,
Yeah.
So Bruce was kind of leading us. Bruce and Tay, remember young boy Tay?
Yeah.
Tay was doing the bulk of the scoring, but Bruce was kind of leading us off the court. And then, but we already knew Bruce was only going to play a minimal part of the season because he went from Cape Breton, NBL, straight to Sask. And he has a little son back home. So we already knew, and out of respect, like, we're like, Bruce is not going to be here for the whole shit. So whatever, we're riding that wave. And then Bruce leaves, you leave, a couple niggas leave, and then we started losing.
Yeah.
I think it was just, all right, Negus gets injured, Negus goes back to the East, and we just start losing. I don't know, like, guys were just one by one checking out, like, yo, like, this, it's June, it's July, like, I need to get back to the crib, you see what I'm saying? Like, the States, some of the States guys are saying this. Our main leading scorer, Tate, is basically like, yo, might be time to boogie, you feel me? Like, whatever. So then I think coach realized that, and we all came to an agreement that, see what I'm saying? Certain guys are just not, you know, everyone's not in it right now, you feel me? And that's why we just went on a little losing streak. So then they swapped it out. Tay goes home, I think Gentry goes home, and I think Terry goes home, and we bring in Shaq, Mo Jones, and Ryan Nedrum. So these are all guys, and I think it worked because these are all guys that niggas know, like, they're from the city, like, and Mo's been playing in NBL, killing for a minute now, like a couple of years, bro. So niggas all knew what we're gonna get. Ryan's gonna be on the glass, rebound, and all that. So those are three pieces. Everyone kind of just accepted it, and we ran with it. We lost one game since those boys came.
Yeah.
And the chemistry was high, and everyone just had one focus, and it was to win, bro. And shit worked.
The championship game MVP. What was that? What was that bonus like?
Chill. Yo, win that shit yourself, and then we'll talk, bro.
Okay, man. We'll see. So, bro, tell me why you think I mean, I don't want to compare both leagues, but tell me why the CBL has hit it off so much faster than the NBL.
So I chimed in when you were talking to Keem the other day, Keem Scott.
Yeah.
And I truly believe it's because, they have nobody young at the table, bro. Like, I took the words out of my mouth, bro. Like, it's because they just have, it's a good league. They have a good structure, just old ideas, you know what I mean? And I do think they need a young guy in there to just revamp it because the CBL, they kind of know what everyone wants in terms of even the marketing.
Like Mike's doing a great job. Mike Morale, the CFL. Yeah, I think that's kind of the young blood that the NBL needs. But now the CBL came in, they got the CBC contract.
All that, fam. They're
doing their thing. The new era gear.
And it makes people want to, see what I'm saying? Not yet the players, like, fuck the players. The players are going to want to come to Canada for a summer and get a bag regardless. But, like, just even the average person will want to tune in, you see what I'm saying? Just to see what going on. It's Canadian content, but also everyone's back home for the summer, so
might as well. Good, competition, great competition.
Great competition. So I do think it's just more so just the way they're marketing it and selling it. The CBL has the one up on the NBL, but the NBL is still respectable. Obviously, it's a very good jumpstart a Canadian career.
So now I'm home. I signed in Ottawa. You're in Sask. How do you feel about the season right now? Like, what do you think is going to happen? I know we got this whole pandemic going on right now, but how do you feel? I know you also signed in Finland. Congrats.
You already know, fam. Appreciate it.
So how do you feel? What's going to happen with the season? What if they say, okay, we got to extend the summer and the season into September? I don't know what's going to happen, but how are you feeling about the season? You might not get a chance to defend your crown. How you feeling about that?
Well, so, I don't know. We be getting update, like Mike Morale sending up updates.
Yeah, I'm seeing
emails.
all the updates.
You see those emails. So they have different, like, variations of possibilities that could happen, a round-robin tournament with the teams, everyone in one hotel, one arena, played out that way. But, like, ultimately, I truly feel this, like, we're going to be the champs until we actually have a full 20-game season, bro. Like, no matter even if we have a little playoff tournament this year for the CBL.
And you got, wait, so you're saying, time on. So what you're saying is, let me stop you right there.
Go ahead, go
So
ahead.
you say there's a tournament, a round robin tournament, and you guys lose. You saying you still the champ?
Like if we lose one game and then we're out.
Nah, bro, but it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a round robin. You're gonna get your chance. You're gonna get 3, 4, 5 games to prove your worth.
I guess.
No, you guys got a
Yo,
squad. You guys
if
got
you wanna
you guys got a
win like
squad.
that, you feel me? But like my nigga, earn your
Nah, you
stripes,
guys
bro.
got a squad. Yo, first with town management, I need my money too, bro. I need my part of the. I'm a champion too. I'm a CBL champion too.
You quit on us. You quit on us, bro. I told you to stay collected. We're not gonna get into it, but like you were gonna go to the national, the Congolese national regardless.
Yeah.
But I told you to thug it out until that point. You see what I'm saying? But
Nah, but I was genuinely happy for my guys that thugged it out till the end, bro. Especially Marlon,
yeah,
Negus, you guys. I was genuinely happy for that. So I don't know. We'll see what the summer's gonna bring. I would love to play. I'm home.
yeah.
I love to play my city, but we'll see how that happens.
You don't want smoke though. You guys don't want smoke, bro.
Oh shit.
We won't do that on here though. It's Instagram, right? We won't do that. We won't do that.
But bro, you know what happens when you come to Ottawa? You ever won in Ottawa before?
What, you talking about like CIS and shit?
Anything.
Yeah,
it's tough to win in Ottawa.
I have a few dubs in Ottawa still, don't worry. I have a few dubs in Ottawa.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll see, bro.
Yeah.
So tell me more about Finland, bro.
Yeah,
how did that come about? How you feeling about that, bro?
Oh, I'm excited, bro. It's a well-respected league. I even reached out to a couple players that used to play out there, and I think still play out there. Trey Bell Haynes and those guys. And those guys have a resume. You see what I'm saying? He played with the Milwaukee Bucks Summer League and shit, and Finland. So it's just about different routes. You know what I mean? And I think this when my agent came to me with this opportunity, I was like, yeah, this might be the league and the opportunity I need to kind of separate and grow and get that, you see what I'm saying, that financial jump. This is the year, fam. This is the year. And to be honest, during this COVID, you know, it's kind of threw everyone off. Like, how is he signing during COVID? You see what I'm saying? But I'm in heavy communication with the management and the coach out there, and they're saying things are open. They have the gym open from June 1st.
Yeah. No. In Europe, they're opening back up slowly. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think the problem won't be in Europe. The problem will be traveling to Europe.
Yeah.
I just don't know how it's gonna be with the traveling.
Yeah.
I just seen guys in Spain right now. They're back at practice as guys in the ACB. Some teams in the ACB are back at practice. So I feel that by September, by the time it's time for you to go,
everything clear.
Maybe things will be clear, but it's going to be the traveling, bro. It's going to be hard to get out of Canada. It's going to be hard for them to let in Canadians, stuff like that. So, I mean, we'll see, bro. We're all hoping for the best, you know, at the end of the day. So
exactly.
We'll see how that pans out.
Yeah.
So, bro, tell me more about your rapping career, bro. I know you got your album out on Spotify.
Yeah.
The difference. Tell me more about that.
So that came up like when I was in Windsor. Remember I told you, for the people that even just logged in, like back in Windsor that first year when I wasn't playing and shit. You see what I'm saying? I told you I just started like finding time, and when I came to the realization I wasn't going in the game no matter what I do. You know, I'm a rookie. They're gonna young boy me, so I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna do my school thing, my art thing. But then rap came out. There was a kid on my team also not playing, and he was always doing his rap thing, but he was a shy kid. He was younger than I am, and I was just like, bro, like you could spit a few bars, bro. Like just do it. So we're in the crib, you know, doing our thing, just chilling, whatever. And I go in the bathroom and I recite some shit. Mm-hmm. And then, like, on just so you know, to try to emulate a studio or whatever. So then play it back, and niggas like, yo, bro, you can spit, bro. You're actually nice or whatever. I'm like, you're gassing me, whatever. But then niggas like, yo, actually do it. So me, I'm a person, like, I'm aggressive by nature. So I was just like, boom, looked up studios in Windsor, and I went with like 2 of my niggas. We went. Wrote some shit, laid it, and I was like, yo, this is actually not bad. I'm like, you know, I had no aspirations before this to be a rapper or anything. I still don't, to be strict with you, but it goes, like, you see what I'm saying? And my niggas take to it. So first it just started off with the niggas in Windsor that liked it, and a few girls started liking it. Then I started playing around with the hooks and melodies and started singing and shit. And, you know, just the more I kind of just tweaked it, play with it, and boom, it just started going and going and going. And then my boy David DK, he's like, bro, take this shit serious. Like, he tried to give me the management talk, like, bro, you gotta take it serious, bro. Like, and I was just like, I'm hooping, bro. I'm hooping, doing a couple things. Like, I'm not trying to rap, bro. I don't even see myself like moving a crowd. Like, I don't even want to do that, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather score 50 and you should move a crowd that way.
You scoring 50?
No. I would rather. You know what I'm saying? So, that he sent me. He asked for all the downloads. I mean, the emails and from the studio that I was working at, and he mastered them himself. Mm-hmm. So when I was in Spain, and he put it together and he dropped the album on Apple Music, Spotify, all the platforms. And then from that, it just kind of grew. It kind of grew, and a lot of people started hitting me talking about need more music in that. So just started making tracks and ended up with 2 albums on Apple Music.
Yo, I'm not a hater. It's just Lex is not scoring 50. We know that.
Jordan, you see the man, huh?
You're not scoring 50, bro. Where are you scoring 50 at?
I just finished telling you I would rather score 50. I'm making the comparison of selling out an arena.
No, I completely understand. But man, shout out to your music, bro. You know me, I support. I had some tracks on there that I was messing with. I couldn't put it on my page because you're talking about too much. It's too much. It's too much for the PG.
Yeah.
It's too much for the PG-13. But shout out to Brampton. Shout out to Toronto.
Shout out a little louder, fam. Shout out a little Brampton. Shout out Brampton.
Shout out Brampton, bro. But the shit you talking about, we don't know about that shit in Ottawa. You know what I mean?
All right.
But anyways, bro, we got probably about like 8 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
So in Sask, you're known for being a guy that's in the community a lot.
Yeah.
You're really known in the community. So tell me, I know it's tough to go outside right now and do things that you would want to do in the community. Is there anything that you're doing right now to help out in the community for your fans in Saskatchewan? Like, is there anything that you're doing or any project you have that you want to blast out there?
Absolutely. So I did when I first got out here after I came back from the storm, like after our season ended in MPL, I jumped online, Hoop Life, shout out Hoop Life. Those boys are doing, Andrew and those guys, Habib, those guys are doing like online sessions every Wednesday where they're getting different players to host it. It's like a 45-minute session on Zoom. And
I've seen that.
You seen that?
You got
a bunch of kids on there. Yeah, the workouts. So I came, I was rocking with that for a bit, helping them out. Xavier Moon, you see, he actually did a segment with them just like last week. Shout out X. And just stuff like that. Just, staying closer to the game and make sure, because the kids are going to be on the video games all day as long as they can. So it's just like when it comes to stuff like that, you take out 45 minutes of your day to do your workouts with the kids. Like, it was a no-brainer for me. So I was doing that for a bit, but in terms of projects I'm working on, there is a project I'm launching called Campbell, and that's going to be a basketball camp from ages 10 to 18. And just working with a few guys, Sean, Tyson, he's out here. He's a personal trainer and doing little things to make that grow and build that. Right now it's at the seed level. I'm just planting that seed, and hopefully when this COVID stuff clears up, I was able to blossom into a full-blown camp where kids are and get their work in. Okay, that's blessed, bro. That's blessed. Yeah. So, bro, last question. It's a burning question. Yeah, what's the burning question? And I've been asking all my guests a burning question. It's a tough question to answer, but give me the best answer you can. Yeah, gotcha. So, if you had to put the 5 best Canadians in the NBA, right? So we won't name them. Okay, we'll go real quick off the top. We'll go off the top. We'll go Jamal Murray at the 1. We'll put Wiggs at the 2. Yeah. Who would you put at the 3? No, let's put Shea Gilgeous at the 2. We'll put Wiggs at the 3. Wiggs at the 3. We'll put Olynyk at the 4, and we'll put TT at the 5. Yeah. Right. So those 5, let's say those are the best, arguably the best 5 in best 5 Canadians in the NBA. Fair, yeah. Okay.
So now, if you had to put together a 5-man roster of Canadians outside of the NBA,
Yeah.
who would be your starting 5? Excluding you, excluding me.
Yeah, you're gonna be excluded regardless, my guy. You
Yeah.
don't make
Anyways,
you don't make that
my
cut.
guy. Whatever, my guy. Just give
You didn't
your
have to say
5,
that,
bro.
bro.
You
All
might
right.
not start on your own team, fam. But anyways, go play. Say your shit.
All right. Shit. Outside, I think Xavier Rayton is he in the league?
Yeah.
Is he in the league or outside the league?
Nah, he's outside the league. I think he's outside the league.
Okay, so yeah, I'd play X. Tough. My nigga Shaq underrated, bro. I just
Shaq
feel
a
like
big guard, dog. Big guard,
fam. Big guard, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's just
big
a
guard.
couple politics that are holding my guy back, but
Yeah.
Shaq.
My guy. I know Shaq's watching. He looked like he played the 5, but he come out there and shoot from half court.
He's on the hard
mixing dudes, bro.
I always tell him, bro, that boy.
Shaq's tough, bro. Shaq's tough. He can play, man. I love his game, bro.
Yeah.
So, who you got at the 3? So you got Shaq at the 2 or at the 3?
I got Shaq at the 2. So X,
Shaq at the 2.
Shaq,
X, Shaq. Who you got at the 3? It can be guys that you know that are playing overseas. It could be guys that you played against in the CBL or NBL Canada, or just Canadians in general.
Just Canadians, right? That's what I'm saying. The 3's tough, so I'll come back to the 3.
Okay. Who you got at the 4?
The 4. 4 in terms of Canadians outside the league. 4.
You could go with G.
Who's that? Oh, Boucard?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, G's tough, and G's been working out. I see him working out on Instagram doing his thing.
Yeah.
G's tough. I can slide G at the 3 right now for now. Still.
Yeah. Okay, G at the 3.
Put G at the 3. Who's offensive rebounder? I mean, there's a lot of guys that you should rebound, but in terms of Grandy is a good rebounder at the 4.
Grandy Glaze,
yes. Yeah, Grandy Glaze.
Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah. And Grandy, I think, has a couple of nationals experience, a little national.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Grandy at the 4. And this is not, you notice there's a lot of Branson niggas in there, right? But I
was noticing that. You got to throw one Ottawa cat in there, bro. Come on, man. There's no Ottawa 5-man Canadians, really.
That's what I'm saying. At the 5 Canadian, probably Stefan. I don't know if man remember Stefan.
Yankovic?
Yeah, Yankovic.
Yeah. From Saga. Yeah, I remember.
Is he in the league? He's not in the league.
No, he's not in the league, but I think he's Serbian, right? So I think he's playing somewhere. Negas could tell you better. They went to school together, so.
Right. I think he actually signed with Frazier. That's what I was hearing still. The Bandits.
Okay.
So I would probably slide Steph at the 5.
Steph at the 5.
So we got Steph, Grandy, G, Shaq, and X.
Okay.
That's just off. It's a little biased because these are the niggas I know, right?
Yeah. Of course, there could be more.
Exactly. There's obviously guys like Scrubs and those guys are tough. But I do think boy Shaq, X.
Yeah.
Is the one.
You're not playing on that squad.
No. I put myself at the 1, slide X to the 2, if anything. Still, I'm playing on that squad.
No, ain't no MVP on that team for you, fam.
How not though?
No, I'm messing with you, bro. That's a solid squad. I think you and X had some battles, right, this year?
We only played him. I only played him once in the finals, but you see what I'm saying, niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas did their job. We actually put Jelaine. You remember Jelaine Price?
Yeah, because he's long.
Put Jelaine on him. Yeah, so he did his job. He still XN still ended up with like 23, 24, but he did his job. Made it tough for him. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. I slid out the game with 20 and 11, fam. So whatever.
Yeah, bro, he's still talking, bro. Yo, take off your chains, bro. We can't hear, bro.
Bro, this is light, bro. This is light.
Nah, so anything else you want to say, bro? We probably got about 2-3 minutes. Any shout outs you want to give, bro?
Shout out the guys. Everyone knows AE. If you guys don't know, like that's kind of where the music and everything is based. The music and the clothing, Enigma World. Shaq, if you could just tag Enigma World for the dogs, like so they know Enigma World. That's where you get the music and And Shaq's also on a couple of these tracks too. You guys don't
I
know.
heard Shaq on a couple of these tracks, bro.
Boy can sing. So he's on there. That's the gang.
Oh, Shaq he's singing or he's rapping?
He's singing on there. Singing.
That big ass nigga is singing, bro.
He's singing, fam. Like hitting the shit, hitting the notes, bro. Like Max sing.
But I think I heard one track that you guys had together was tough, bro. One of them was nice, bro.
Yeah. Tag Enigma World, Shaq.
Enigma, that's okay. I'll make
Enigma
sure
World.
that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Do they have an IG?
Yeah, they have an IG. That's what I'm trying to get the IG right now. But okay. I'll just type it after or whatever. We'll do that after. And
okay,
that's basically the shout out I want to give the dogs. AMS, AE. That's basically the platform where you can get clothing. Shout out Avarice, Dames, all that stuff. All that stuff you could go get from Enigma World on Instagram.
Okay, yeah. Bro. I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Come on, bro. Game on. This is Big Dog Millie, see?
Yeah, you're a Saskatoon man now, bro.
That's what they said.
You cut your hair, fam?
Nah, no. Hair's still here, fam. Hair's still here.
Take your hat off, bro. Oh, you got the quarantine hat.
Yeah. Quarantine.
Okay. All right, bro. So, bro, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Wish you the best of luck in Finland. We talk every day anyways.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch, bro. Stay safe. And you know, tell wifey I say what's up.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch, bro.
All right, family. Don't know.
All right.